America owes more money than any country in human history. Not millions, not billions, but trillions, more than $34 trillion, a number so enormous your brain simply cannot picture it. And yet America still acts rich. The government keeps spending, the military keeps growing, the stock market keeps climbing. And here is the question that should be keeping you up at night. If countries like Venezuela collapsed after printing money, why didn't America? How can the United States create trillions of dollars almost out of thin air and still survive? Well, the answer is not normal economics, because America plays a completely different game than the rest of the world. And the entire planet is trapped inside it. Right now, somewhere on Earth, a country is buying oil in US dollars. Another is repaying debt in US dollars. A billionaire is hiding wealth in US dollars. A central bank is storing reserves in US dollars, and millions of people are trusting paper printed by a government they will never even visit. Because the US dollar is not just America's currency, it is the world's currency. And that changes everything. Most countries cannot print unlimited money because when they do, their currency dies, prices explode, savings become worthless, people panic. Zimbabwe printed money and its currency collapsed. Venezuela printed money and its economy imploded. But America printed trillions after COVID, and somehow the system survived because the world still needed dollars. After World War II, America became the absolute center of global finance. Europe was shattered, factories burned, economies collapsed, but America survived untouched, and slowly the dollar became the language of trade itself. Oil requires dollars, shipping requires dollars, international loans requires dollars, central bank reserves mostly requires dollars. Even countries that despise America still depend on its currency. And that is a power beyond armies, because when the world needs your money, you can always print more of it. Now here is the part most people never realize. The United States does not print money just for Americans, it prints money for the world. When America creates trillions, those dollars spread into banks, businesses, foreign economies, and global markets. The entire planet absorbs the shock. America exported its inflation to the world, and the world accepted it because nobody wanted the alternative. And the real secret behind all of this is trust. The dollar is no longer backed by gold. America abandoned the gold standard decades ago. Today, the dollar is backed by belief. Belief that America will remain powerful, belief that its economy will survive, belief that its government will not collapse tomorrow morning. And as long as people believe that the machine keeps running. But here is what makes it even stranger. The Federal Reserve does not literally print most money. Most modern money is digital, numbers on screens, debt transforming into currency, banks creating loans out of nothing. The entire financial system is not built on paper but on confidence. And confidence is fragile because every empire eventually faces the same crisis. What happens when people stop believing? The Roman Empire once controlled the ancient world. Its coins dominated trade. Its military seemed unstoppable. Then inflation hit, trust vanished, and slowly the whole system cracked apart. No empire ever thinks it can fall until the day it does. And today some countries are quietly preparing for a future beyond the dollar. China is expanding trade using the yuan. Central banks are buying massive amounts of gold. Nations are reducing dependence on America, because relying on another country's currency is dangerous, especially when that country can print more whenever it wants. And this is where things get deeply uncomfortable. The entire modern world may be resting on one giant illusion, the illusion that the dollar will always remain strong. But what if confidence breaks? What if foreign countries stop buying American debt? What if inflation spirals out of control? What if the world slowly walks away from the dollar? Then America faces the same reality every other nation has faced. Real limits, because even financial superpowers cannot escape mathematics forever. And yet for now the system continues because no real replacement exists. Not the yuan, not crypto, not gold, not the euro. The dollar remains the beating heart of the machine. And until something stronger appears, America can keep doing what no other country on earth can. Spending, borrowing, printing, surviving, because money only works when human beings collectively imagine it has value. A dollar bill is just paper. A number in a bank account is just data. And civilization itself runs on shared belief. America controls the most powerful belief system ever created. The belief that the dollar will still matter tomorrow. Right now, somewhere in the world, a child is working in a factory for dollars. A government is taking loans in dollars. A billionaire is protecting wealth in dollars. An oil deal is closing in dollars. The system never sleeps because the US dollar is not just a currency anymore, it is infrastructure. It is influence, it is power, and maybe that is the strangest truth of all. America discovered something ancient empires never fully understood. If the world depends on your money, the world helps carry your debt. And that is why the United States can print trillions while other nations collapse trying to do the same thing, at least for now. So thanks for watching. Like this video and subscribe my channel if this was worth your time.